Are you looking for the best budget smartphones? In this video we will look at some of the 6 best smartphones on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Samsung Galaxy A53. The Samsung Galaxy A53 is such a great device that it's easy to forget that you are, in fact, using a budget-priced smartphone. It supersedes the A52 and easily beats it on energy efficiency while changing to a more advanced processor. The Exynos 1280 replaces the Snapdragon 750G and features a 5nm octa-core CPU with a clock speed of up to 2.4 GHz. The 6GB of RAM easily handles multitasking, while the new 5000 mAh battery ensures at least a full day of heavy usage. The 6.5-inch Super AMOLED screen contributes to the energy efficiency of the phone. Coupled with the 120Hz refresh rate, you also get fast, blur-free motion response in excellent detail and vivid contrast. Not only that, but it's easy to see the screen even in the presence of strong sunlight. So, you won't need to draw the curtain or change your seat while traveling on the train catching up on TV shows. With 128GB, there's plenty of room for photos and videos. However, if you need more, you can extend it to a substantial 1TB via a microSD card. You won't need to worry about trimming down your photo library, and you can fill the card up with your best mixes and podcasts for a variety of on-the-go listening pleasures. Speaking of photos, lenses on this smartphone are plentiful. The primary camera gives excellent high-quality stills and videos. It features an optical image stabilizer and an ideal for low-light f/1.8 aperture. Additionally, you can take impressive landscapes and perfect close-ups with its ultra-wide-angle and macro lenses. At number 2. OnePlus Nord N200. The OnePlus Nord N200 is an update on the N100 and comes complete with 5G connectivity. It's a stylish, well-built smartphone with a hint of a premium feel despite its budget price tag. It features a large 5000 mAh battery that gives an impressive full day of heavy usage. Lighter users can expect up to a couple of days without the need for further charging. For a phone at the lower end of the price scale, it has a beautiful 6.5-inch FHD+ screen. Its thin bezels add to the overall display quality and give an edge-to-edge view. When paired with its 90Hz refresh rate, you can easily enjoy movies and shows in high quality and with minimum fuss. Additionally, the 4GB of RAM complements the Qualcomm Snapdragon 480 processor's 8 cores and enables multiple apps to run simultaneously at a fast 2.0 GHz. Storage-wise, you might quickly fill the 64GB space with videos and music, and the option to extend it on a microSD card is limited to 256GB. This storage is fine for those who trim down their libraries regularly. But, for the disorganized among us, it could be problematic. Additionally, the camera is a bit limited and doesn't have a particularly good low-light performance. The primary lens does give decently detailed shots at 13MP and features an electronic image stabilizer. The front f/2 lens can take pretty good selfies in 16MP quality, but the macro and monochrome lenses do little but offer gimmicks. If you're not looking for a camera to get your photos into National Geographic, then you will be buying a sturdy and good-looking device that functions admirably well. At number 3. Moto G Power 2021. If you need a robust, reliable phone at a rock-bottom price, there are few to compete with the Moto G Power 2021 smartphone. This model has 32GB of storage and 3GB of RAM, but if you have a few extra bucks, different options are available that still won't break the bank. When buying this phone, you get an energy-efficient Qualcomm Snapdragon 662 octa-core processor that ensures smooth gameplaying and streaming. However, its best features are the battery life and, of course, its excellent price. The 5000 mAh battery gives you an impressive 14 hours on average. It's a major league performance in this price range, quite the snip. As for the camera, well, you can't expect it to deliver Bailey-esque images. However, it will give you some decent stills of everyday snaps in 48MP. The vibrancy may lack punch, but the selfies are of respectable quality. If needed, you can always edit your favorite images later. It only comes with Android 10 and only offers a single upgrade, and there is no 5G connectivity. However, all in all, it's a dependable phone on which you can browse, stream, play, and message all day. At this bargain price, that's already more than expected. At number 4. Motorola Moto G Stylus 5G 2021. As the name suggests, the Moto G Stylus has a built-in stylus. This feature is not just a gimmick either. The stylus's performance is very accurate, and you can even take quick notes without turning on the phone. Added to this, utilizing the built-in apps that put the stylus to use is fun, while the Motorola Notes app is one of the best. However, serious artists and students may not want to rely on it as a professional tool. You should look at more premium-priced smartphones with styluses for this. The Snapdragon 695 is a sufficient processor for this price range. With this and the 4GB of RAM, you will experience the occasional deceleration, and graphic-intensive games probably won't run particularly well. The 60Hz refresh rate tries hard to compensate for this somewhat, and day-to-day use, including casual gaming, is pretty straightforward, making it a good option at this price. It features a large 6.8-inch screen with an FHD Plus resolution that gives accurate colors and contrasts. It also has a surprisingly good camera, with the primary lens taking decent 50MP stills. However, recording movies doesn't lead to satisfying results. The resolution is just 1080p at 60 frames per second, and the colors may not be as vibrant as you might like. At number 5. Xiaomi Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G. One phone that does pretty well in all departments without having a standout feature is the Xiaomi Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G. It's reliable and well-designed and is available at an eye-catching price. The Snapdragon 695 processor has a clock speed of 2.2 GHz, 6GB of RAM, and a 120Hz refresh rate. These specs give it a generally good performance with barely any lag. Casual gaming is lag-free, and you can enjoy hours of seamless fun. However, playing graphics-intensive games on the lowest settings would be best in order to avoid frustration. You won't need to worry about continuous gaming quickly depleting the battery either. The 5000 mAh battery will, of course, drain quicker if you constantly use the 120Hz refresh rate. But, even then, its lifespan is more than acceptable. Powering up is also quick, with the 67W charger giving a full tank in just 45 minutes. Unfortunately, the camera only falls into the decent category. The 108MP stills it captures give sharp details and good dynamic range. The electronic image stabilizer does a decent job in the absence of an optical one, and low-light captures come out fairly well. Confusingly, despite the sensor's ability to capture 4K videos, you can only shoot in 1080p at 30 frames per second. Therefore, it's probably not one for TikTok enthusiasts wanting highly detailed video uploads. At number 6. Doogee S61. You might be on the lookout for a rugged phone for whatever reason. It might be a smartphone to give a child or a cheap, robust one to take traveling. The Doogee S61 is a smartphone you can't really go wrong with. It has an IP68 rating protecting it from the elements. This excellent protection means you can drop it in a bath or a pool of water up to 1.5 meters deep and still rescue it easily. Additionally, it features tough Corning Gorilla Glass for extra robustness. Therefore, it can take a few drops onto concrete from heights up to 1.5 meters. With it also being dustproof, a windy walk along the beach with sand and spray in the air won't bother this machine one bit. Specs-wise, it is nothing out of the ordinary. It has 6GB of RAM and 64GB storage that you can expand up to 512GB. It sports a MediaTek Helio G35 octa-core chipset that gives the smartphone the power to perform as well as you can expect. It's an entry-level processor and will power day-to-day activities pretty well. You can even game casually with some non-graphically demanding games. The camera enables you to take everyday snaps in 20MP quality. It also has a night vision camera and an 8MP front camera for selfies. However, this phone has been designed to be tough rather than outstanding in terms of performance.